Big news, The Flash actually moves up in release date due to great word of mouth, which is actually more surprising than people believing that Jeffrey Epstein actually committed self-deletion. So without further ado, let's break this bitch down and let's celebrate that The Flash might actually be a great movie. Woo! I cannot wait. Let's go. So according to Eric Davis, The Flash has moved release dates up. It will now arrive in theaters on June 16th and not June 23rd, which is not a huge bump in release. It's just like 1 week. But again, June for big blockbusters is going to be stacked, just like in March. March and June, I believe, are two of the most stacked months that we're going to get, like, Marvel DC properties. So on June 2nd, we get Across the Spider-Verse. On June 9th, we get Transformers. On June 16th, we get The Flash and Pixar's Elemental. And on June 30th, we get 80,000-year-old Harrison Ford, hoping we don't break a hip, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which is a movie I'm looking forward to, all jokes aside. But yeah, man, The Flash, it's gonna get stiff competition, but I believe due to word of mouth, that's the reason why it got moved up. So we hear, according to Deadline, we hear that The Flash has been sky tested with an outside studio observer telling us DC's title is Spider-Man No Way Home. Good, it's multiversal plot lines and Batman cameos from Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck. So if it's as good as Spider-Man No Way Home, that is a huge accomplishment for Andy Muschietti and the DC team, especially with James Gunn and Peter Safran now heading DC Studios. So I'm looking forward to it. And what's interesting here is cameos from Michael Keaton's Batman and Ben Affleck's Batman. So that leads me to believe that this is going to be a Flash story, and Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck are not going to be huge integral parts with this movie, which is shocking to me because I always figured that Michael Keaton would basically play a supporting role, but it seems like he's not going to have a bigger part in it than we all imagined, which is good because, again, keep Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck in sparse moments here and there. When they show up, I'm sure we're all going to go crazy. I'm sure when we see Michael Keaton's, Batman, we're all going to have those feels, those 89 Batman Returns, nostalgic feels. And of course, there's going to be a whole bunch of cameos. I'm still hoping for a Brandon Routh Kingdom Come type cameo. I think that would be really cool. I don't know if Grant Gustin is going to make an appearance as the Flash. I think he will. I would not be shocked on that. But there's going to be tons of cameos, tons of surprises. And the fact that it's testing as good and people are comparing it to Spider-Man No Way Home, which Spider-Man No Way Home was a huge movie for Sony and Marvel. So if it's on that level, I mean, again, that's a big win for DC, and this is going to be the tonal shift. Like, this is going to be the deciding factor for DC going forward, because The Flash is really going to put us in the DCU James Gunn, Peter Safran era of where DC is going to go on from here to the 4 to 8, 10 year plan. So this is it. This is going to be our new DCU, whether you like it or not. This is what we're going to do, and I'm looking forward to it. I know a lot of the hardcore Snyder fans like, no, we want Zack Snyder. We want Snyderverse. Like, again, I want that too. But, and again, I'm still going to hashtag. I'm still going to, support Zack Snyder. But I think we all know deep down it's like, I don't think that shit's going to happen. But at the same time, I'm still going to support it because, I love the Snyderverse, and we are getting Snyderverse. We're just not getting Zack Snyder's specific story. We're getting, hopefully, something better that will expand the DC lore and the DCU mythology even further. So, again, you don't have to like it, but you have to accept it. And I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna have an open mind, and I'm really championing. There we go. Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm having a fucking stroke over here. James Gunn and Peter Safran, because I want them to do well. Because at the end of the day, I'm not just a Snyderverse fan. I am a DC fan first, and I want DC to do well. Whoever is in charge, whether it's James Gunn, Christopher Nolan, David Goyer, your sister's ass, I want DC to do well, and I want it to excel. So we'll see what the Flash has in store for us. I'm getting more and more excited about the Flash. Again, I've been calling it the Flush because I've been like, I don't know, the Flash, it might be trash. I'm not really liking what I'm hearing so far. But with the slight changes and slight alterations here and there, with adding Ben Affleck, with adding Henry Cavill Superman, and now, this is going to be the quote unquote course correction for the DCU going forward. Now I'm like, okay, I'm more optimistic, and I want to see what they have in store for us, especially with all the cameos and with all the cool new technology that they're adding with all the action scenes, especially, with Flash running and the Speed Force. It should be a visual treat for us, and I'm looking forward to it, man. But yeah, there we go. Flash. I'm actually excited. Please don't disappoint me. As always, hit like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Discord to join the Truth Army. Share the video, like the video, be so kind, and as always, push comments down below and give me your thoughts. Are you like, Truth, this movie is gonna suck, just like you. You're always a turncoat. You were never down for the cause, okay? What do you think, Truth? I'm excited for the movie. I think it's gonna do well. I hope it does well, because if Flash does well, DC does well. And when DC does well, then the whole company just flourishes, and I'm looking forward to it. All right? Love you all. Stay safe. Mwah. Truth out.
In case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.